secrets I haven't really revealed anywhere else. I want you to succeed. You do not need to do work for case studies for free. You do not need to do work based on commission, getting someone results. You don't need branding. You don't need logos. You just need to work and to do it. Take this information and start doing. Take this and you do it for 30 days. You will get at least 4 to 6 clients that will pay you anywhere from $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 every single month. Have this be the last piece of content that you ever watch. Welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. We have a very special edition. And I say special edition because these secrets I haven't really revealed anywhere else. I've revealed them in Capital Club, even on the platform, the Capital Club platform, it'll be on there. But I haven't really given this kind of sauce anywhere publicly like this. I've told a few people, I've even seen a few people in the chat that have been trying to do it in the past and with my one-on-one mentorship clients and stuff like that. But I haven't really given this strategy out publicly like this. So I wanted to do it for the first time ever, just so that you guys can really get this information. I want you to succeed. I want you to succeed. You have to understand by this time, all of this information that I've brought you, every little guest, every person that I've brought on, every live stream that I've done, all the content that I bring out for you is so that you can learn, so that you can succeed. So have this be the last piece of content that you ever watch. After this, I want you guys just to do. So take this information and start doing. I promise you, I promise, if you take this and you do it for 30 days, you will get at least 4 to 6 clients, at least 4 to 6 clients that will pay you anywhere from $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 every single month. You do not need to do work for case studies for free. You do not need to do work based on commission, getting someone results. You don't need to do any of that. You don't need any money to start up. You can start from absolutely zero. It is how I started from absolutely zero. You do not need a website. You do not need a company name. You don't need branding. You don't need logos. You just need to work and to do it. And then once you make all the cash from this method that I'm going to show you, it's going to be your agency, your clients. You're not doing affiliate marketing. You're not doing drop shipping. This isn't some weird get rich quick scheme. It is so that you can get cash into the bank to one, because you need to pay rent, you need to buy food, you need to live. So you need money to live, but also so that you can use that money, reinvest it in building a legitimate business, a legitimate agency where you then can start bringing on clients, having a website, branding, all that kind of stuff, and really become a professional. But this is the perfect starting point. So if everyone is ready for this, I want to see some stakes in the chat. I know you guys have already been dropping those stakes, but I need more stakes. I'm a hungry boy, right? I did some rowing this morning and I need some steaks. I need some nutrition. So let's see the stakes. Just want to make sure that you guys are active and that you are ready to hear this. Because if I don't see stakes, I can't do this. I don't have any energy. So let's go. I want to see the stakes. There we go. That's what I like to hear or see. So not going to dilly daddle. I'm going to get you guys right into it. This isn't going to be a long video. It's going to be quite quick, but valuable. And that's the point, is that I want to make sure that you guys get all of the information. So I'm going to explain the framework very quickly. And then from there, I'll actually dive into sharing my screen and showing you exactly what to do. So put your phone on airplane mode. I want you to grab it, put that sucker on airplane mode, absolutely no distractions, unless you're watching on your phone, then that'd be silly because the video would stop streaming. Turn off notifications, put it on do not disturb, pull out a notebook. Pen and paper is better. You'll remember it better, but otherwise pull out just the notes on your phone or your computer, wherever you are. I want you guys to share the notes in the Discord after, just so I can see who was actually watching and who was actually paying attention. But actually, let's not do that because we don't want to share the sauce. Don't do that. Don't share the sauce. Just let me know that you liked it in the chat after. But what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you guys how to go onto Upwork and start an agent. So literally what you're going to do, and I'm just going to give you the framework first, and then I'll dive into it, what it actually looks like. You're going to go onto Upwork. You're going to create an account, 2 different accounts. You're going to create an agency account. Sorry, not an agency account. You're going to create an account that hires people, and you're going to create an account as a freelancer. So you know how you can create two different accounts. You're going to create one where you can go after people and actually find them to hire them for your company. And then the second one is you're going to create an account as a freelancer. And the idea of the process is what you're going to do is you're going to go out, you're going to find people that do the service that you want to fulfill. So for example, I'm going to use the service. Let's go with SEO. I'll do SEO today. So I'm going to use the service SEO because that's how I started off. So what I do is I go onto Upwork. I find someone that already has a pre-existing SEO service. Can be a freelancer, can be an agency, can be whoever it is. If they're on Upwork, they are looking for work, right? If they're on Upwork, they're actively looking for clients. And what you're going to do is you're going to negotiate with them. You're going to say, hey, X, Y, and Z. I am starting an agency and I have clients that are interested in the service that you provide. Would you be interested in partnering with me and working with me to be able to supply this service to them? Okay. So if they do SEO, you go to someone that does a full stack SEO service. They charge whatever they charge every single month. And so then you kind of negotiate with them. Okay. How much do you charge per month to do SEO for a client? Say we're going to do e-commerce, which is what I do. So it's the easiest thing for me to relate to. Say you do e-commerce. Okay. So they do an e-commerce SEO and they charge, let's just say for the sake of numbers, they charge $1,000 a month to do it, right? Most of the time on Upwork, it says per hour, but you're going to want to negotiate a per job basis just so that you know the end number. So you're going to go and find this person that does this service and you're going to ask them, great, let's partner up together. Do you have case studies? Do you have reviews? Do you have some information I can show people? Do you have a pitch deck? All of these different things. You're going to make yourself a Calendly link so that you have a Calendly. Calendly's free at a certain point, up to a certain point. Then you're going to take both of these things. You're going to go onto the freelancer side of Upwork, and then you're going to start looking for people that want work done for them on SEO. And you're going to have case studies, you're going to have reviews, and you are going to have a Calendly to send over to them to get on a call with them. Now, this is just the general framework. We're going to go more into the specifics right now. But this is not something that is unethical. You're not stealing their case studies because that is the person that is doing the work. It is the person that you have partnered with to do the work. And they are more than willing to hand those over to you if you're going to bring them new clients. But say the person that's giving you those case studies is charging $1,000 a month. You're going to go to that person that's interested in SEO. You're going to pitch to them SEO, and you're going to say, I charge $2,000 a month, and then you're going to pocket the rest of it. And the only thing that you're going to be is a middleman. It's like you're drop shipping this other person's service, drop servicing. Sorry, not drop shipping. It's like you're drop servicing this other person's service. And then this is how you can build up cash in order to then build out a legitimate team and a legitimate business. Okay. So we're going to dive into it real quick just so that I can share my screen with you and that so you can see exactly what I am talking about. So I'm going to share my entire screen with you. Don't be scared. Let me see some stakes in the chat if you guys are still listening and still paying attention. If this isn't valuable, it's fine. I can go home. Well, I am home, but I can turn this off. Like if you guys aren't finding value in this, then I don't need to finish it up. It's fine. We can all go home. Everything's fine. But if you guys are finding value in this and if you actually want to learn how I built my 7-figure agency and how I started off with $0 and with very, very little effort and with not working for free, then let's keep this coming. But I need some stakes because I need some more nutrients. Okay. All right. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay. Perfect. We're on here on Upwork. I'm already signed in, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to go on Upwork. It's going to have you create a profile. Like I said, you're going to create a client profile. So someone that is actually looking to hire people. Let me pull this up on here. So I'm signed in. Yeah. So you're going to sign up and then you're going to sign up for I'm a freelancer and you're going to sign up for I'm a client hiring for a project. You're going to sign up for both of these. You can use your company name. You can use your own name. You can use whatever you'd like. Okay. That's completely up to you. And then you are going to go over to here. So you have two different accounts now. We have a client account and we have a freelancer account. Granted, I will mind you, I do not use these accounts. They're very, very, very inactive. So nothing is up to date, but I will show you how it was back in the day when I was actually doing it. Okay. So this is my client account. What I'm going to go do is I'm going to look for someone. And the way to look for someone is by posting a job. It's very, very simple. And you are going to go in and you're going to post a short term or a long term work, whichever one you want to do, whichever one you decide. If you're thinking that you want to do SEO for long term, then go for it. If you want to just do a short term part time work, go for it. I like to do the long term so that people that apply are people that are interested in working you for the long term. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go exactly through it. What are you writing a post about? SEO for e-commerce brands. So this is the title. We'll do full stack too, just so that they know that we gotta get it all done. We gotta get backlinks. We gotta get on site. We gotta get it all. Okay. So job category SEO. Perfect. Down here, next skills. You're going to put in the skills that you want them to have. If you don't know these things, you should learn how to do the surface first. So that would be the first thing is going on to YouTube, figuring out what people need to know in order to fill the service, whether you're doing Facebook ads, whether you're doing Amazon, whether you are doing email marketing, whether you are doing SEO, whatever it is. SEO isn't necessarily my recommendation. It's very hard to retain people and it's very hard to make people money. It takes a lot of work. I would go after something like Amazon. But for the sake of this explanation, we're going to go through SEO because it's the one that I did specifically. So, what am I going to want people to know? Well, I want them to know Google Analytics so that they can analyze data. They don't need to know web development. I need them to know keyword research. I need them to know, obviously, SEO. I need them to be familiar with on page SEO, off page SEO, technical content. I need them to know how to be able to do an audit too, just in case I'm offering audits to people. Um, and then we're going to look for e-commerce. I don't know if they have e-commerce around here, retailer and consumer goods. That'll do. Food and beverages, sure. Okay, that'll be good. Next to the scope of work. And you're going to do for long term and you're going to looking for an expert. This could be full time. If it gets to the point where you get them to a certain amount of clients, it could be full time, but it's not at this time, right? So that you would negotiate that with them. Next, location. You're going to look for the location that you want. You're just going to do worldwide. It's perfectly fine for you hiring worldwide. Most people on this platform only hire US. So if you have a US account, it's even better because you'll get better jobs. But the only issue with this US only, this is a flawed system because it eliminates all the other first world countries that have perfectly good talent as well. So worldwide is well used and good as well. And you can even add some countries in here that you know are good. Like for example, I know that Ukraine has very good workers, right? And they're lower wage workers. I know that Lebanon has good people. I know that any Eastern European country really has good people that can work for pretty cheap. If you speak Spanish, go to somewhere like Argentina where the value of their currency is low. Go to different places like that, or you can just leave it to everyone. Okay. But for the sake of the explanation, I'm just going to leave it for everyone. So we're going to go to next. So we're going to do a project budget. And we're going to say that my budget's $1,000 because that's what we're hopefully going to have someone charge me. Okay. Next, what's the description? So we're saying I am looking for someone. Sorry, I am looking for someone that can do full stack. I am broken today. Full stack SEO for an e-commerce brand. If you are an expert and you are looking to partner long term, I would love to chat. Okay. So far, up to this point, is everyone following this, right? Is this making sense? Is this something that you understand? If you do, please drop a stake in the chat so I can see it. Otherwise, I can stop and kind of explain anything that I've done so far. But if you guys are understanding up to this point, if this is making sense, okay, we're saying yes, sir. Good. All right, let's see it. All right, so now we've done the description. You can do your description longer. This is just for the sake of the explanation. We've told everything that we wanted. We've told our budget. You can even do screening questions, like if you know what people need to know, like how do you do keyword research, or if you're doing Facebook ads, how do you set up a CBO, or where do you get your creatives from, or blah blah, whatever it is that you're doing. Email marketing, what's your standard for copywriting? Can you send me examples? Right? You can have them send different examples, and then you can post this job. Once you post the job, okay, your job is live. It is going up, and you are going to come to this space right here. This is my favorite space because this is where you can actually curate everyone and find the person that you think would be the best fit. Okay. And you're not going to hire them, you're going to invite them to the job. Right. And then that's where the conversation starts. So, for example, if you can go into the advanced search, no, not that. I want to go into the filter. I want to go into the filters and I want someone that has pretty good English because they just need to communicate with me. They're not communicating with the client, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm good with any level. I want them to have earned a good amount of money. I don't want them to be starting from zero, but I don't want them to be at crazy earnings because then they'll might not be interested in having a conversation of building a business with me. So maybe somewhere around like 1K earned total. Job success. Yeah, we want it to have at least kind of 80 and up, I would say. We don't want agencies. You can find agencies because there are good agencies that do this that you could white label at the beginning. So you can do both if you're interested in it. I know there's a good one, uh, a lot of good ones on Upwork, agencies that do the full stack thing. That's another option for you if you want to go that direction. But for the sake of the explanation, we're just going to go through freelance. And then hours billed doesn't really matter. Their pay rate doesn't matter because you're going to try and negotiate with them. And then the language doesn't really matter either. And then you want them active. So we're going to do active within at least within 2 weeks because then we know they're players, they're ready to play the game, they're ready to go. Okay. So then we're going to look through here and we're going to see, okay, well, who has some of the information or things that I need? This person does results oriented SEO. Perfect. We're going to invite this sucker to the job. And then you're going to send a little invite to them saying, like, hey, let's jump on a call, whatever. You get 30 invites per job for free, right? After that, I think you have to pay to be boosted or whatever. But you just go through here and find the people that you think are the best: SEO expert, SEO strategist, off page, local, on page. Perfect. That's what I need. Google ranking expert, 11 years in SEO. Kind of vague, right? Some guy in Canada, little too expensive, right? He's probably going to be more than what you want to pay. This one is 200 an hour, little too expensive, more than what you're going to want to pay probably. So you're just going to look through here, try and find some good people. You can even start doing it by location if you want to. You can do Ukraine if you know that people in the Ukraine are good at SEO. Oh, look, we can do Eastern Europe. Perfect. That's what I like. So then we can go in here, 25 bucks an hour. That's beautiful, 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 right? All of these guys are going to be good, right? And all of them are going to speak pretty good English, not this guy because he just does web design. And then you're going to invite all these people. Once you invite them and you get them into the messages tab, all of these messages, grant you, are very, very old from previous jobs or things that I don't even have hired for anymore. Like a website copywriter, for example, you're going to start having a conversation with them. You'd like, hey, I'd like to invite you to the job. They're going to apply for the job, and then you're just going to tell him what it's for, and what the work is for. Yes, I've done work for hymns. Can't tell you how though. Anyways, so you're going to have a conversation with them. You're going to invite them to an interview because you want to talk to them in person, and you want to make sure that they're on camera. You want to make sure that they're communicating with you clearly, that they can tell you, and that you are selling them and pitching them on your company, basically, on like saying, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm planning on doing. Would you want me to bring clients to you? Do you have case studies? Can you send me those case studies so that I can see them? And then you're going to make this connection with this person to bring them work. You're not going to pay them less. You're not asking them, "Hey, can I pay you less for the work you're doing?" You're going to pay them the same amount that they're asking, right? So, then once you have their case studies, once you have their reviews, once you've made this partnership with them, you can even have them sign like a subcontractor agreement of how much they're going to charge you per client. You can even take them off of this platform and then put them on your Slack channel or put them in your Discord channel or put them on your Asana board or your Monday.com or whatever softwares that you're using to manage clients. You can bring them into your ecosystem as if they are your employee, but really they're just a freelancer that you're giving work to. Okay. So if all of this makes sense, we are going to move from the section of hiring someone to be on your team, and we're going to move over to the section of finding a client. If it makes sense, I want to see some stakes in the chat. Okay, I'm looking on my phone over here. That's why I'm looking down. So if I don't see any stakes, it's because you guys are soups confused and you need me to explain more. Okay. We got some stakes. Okay. We got some more stakes. No questions, no confusion. Everything's making sense. If you need help on hiring, that's gonna be a whole nother topic. But make sure that just look for some basics of like they're showing up on camera, they're speaking to you clearly, they're hungry, they're interested in clients, they're willing to do it with you, right? And you can get you're not going to interview one person and be like, ah, this is the person. The key to hiring is hiring slow and firing quick. So you're going to interview a ton of people, right? You're going to interview a ton of people before you hire anyone. Before anyone is hired, you will interview tons of people. 10 is going to be your minimum of calls you are going to get on. This is your business partner that you're working with, the person that is going to service the clients that you are looking for. It is your first step into the agency world. It is your reputation. Okay. So this person needs to be able to do the work that you are selling. Otherwise, your reputation is burnt. So make sure that this person is qualified. Make sure that they understand what they're doing. Make sure that they have good reviews, good case studies that are theirs. Okay. Now, we are going to move over, just seeing if you guys have any questions. Can you zoom into the screen? I cannot zoom into the screen. You can on your phone, though, or on your computer. Should you mention you're a beginner? You don't need to mention them anything. You can just tell them, like, hey, I'm hiring out for this. This is what I'm looking for. This is my business. If you want to service clients for me, go for it. But would that not be competitive if you search for clients on Upwork? At the end of the day, it's whoever the person picks, right? So it could be that they pick them, or it could be that they pick you, especially if you have a US account, or if you have better English than them, or English is your first language, or if you're good at sales, because most SEO people are trash at sales. Most marketers are trash at sales, at closing. So if you're good at selling, if you're good at being on Zoom calls with clients, if you can present yourself correctly, if you can sell the service correctly, you're going to win a client more often than they're going to win a client, right? They should have 90 plus job success, 90 or 80, either one works. Zach, I'm currently in a dispute with a freelancer on Upwork. Do you have any tips for getting my money back? Just contact Upwork and don't hire poorly. All right, we're going to move over to the freelancer. Okay, so this is the freelancer account now. This is your money account, right? You've already hired someone, you've already brought someone on with you. This is a really, really old profile, so pay no attention to how I have it set up. I'm going to tell you how to set it up properly. I actually should just update this anyways, so maybe I'll do this with you guys on the call. So what you're going to do is you are going to update this. So you're going to say how much you charge an hour. We're not going to charge an hour because we're going to do it on project basis. We don't do PPC. I'm just an SEO. Uh, I'm just an e-commerce SEO specialist. Okay. So that's the niche that I'm picking. You can pick local businesses. You can pick whatever you want to. You can say your experience. It doesn't have to be 10 years. It can be very similar to the experience of the person that you're working with too, because if you are working with someone that has 20 years of experience, you can say, me and my team have a combined experience of 20 years, right? That's not a lie. The person that's on your team has that experience. You can say, we can send you over case studies. We can send you over absolutely everything that you need. And that can be the explanation. That can be the overview for it, right? So we're going to say, all of this stuff is irrelevant. All right, let's go from here. So I have 10 years in SEO experience. This is not going to be your explanation, but you're going to try and find something like this. This is not going to be super relevant to you because I have made over, I have, let's say produced. I have produced, no, not produced. I have made, we'll just say made. I have made over 9 figures in revenue for my SEO clients. We focus mainly on e-commerce, sales driven SEO, but we work well, but we have excellent results for local businesses as well. If you are interested in working with me, send me a message. I will send you case studies, reviews, and we can hop on a Zoom call. So something like this. You'll come up with something similar. You're going to once again use some of the experience that your friend or the person that you've hired is has as well, and you're just going to basically describe your service like, hey, this is what I do. Okay, so this is going to be your explanation. You can even do one for this one's for website development for e-commerce, but this is just all work, right? So as you can see, this is I have two profiles or had two profiles. This is one of them. I've made over 5K on this, and this is literally how I started my agency, from working these jobs and making this money. Then I could use that money to go do it. So you don't need to be on here until you make $100,000 or until you go absolutely crazy. This is where I used to live too. You don't need to make crazy amounts of money. Okay. You just need to make some money to get some cash up to build it up. And if you want to do this for a while, if it ends up working for you, go for it. Do it. You're going to add all your information. You're going to verify all your IDs, whatever, everything. You're going to put education. Okay, if it matters to them, right? All of these things you can put in here just to make your profile pretty. This is just your profile. This is where people are going to click on. It's like your Instagram profile. It's going to click if they see your ad, they're just going to click on this. But where we're going to spend the majority of our time is in the find work section, right? So this is where we actually find the things that we want, okay? So now that we know that we want SEO, and then we're going to put e-commerce. We're going to go into here. This is super easy, guys. It's so stupid easy. It doesn't even have to make sense how easy it is, right? And there's going to be some jobs in here that are like one-off jobs, like 100 product description, seeking an SEO expert for an e-commerce website. Cha-ching, cha-ching. This is what I'm looking for. Cha-ching, cha-ching. This is the service that I'm looking to fulfill. So I'm going to click on this sucker. His budget is $300. So he probably doesn't actually really want SEO done properly. He wants some guy from Bangladesh to do it for him. So this is not a good job posting. He's looking for an expert for $300 for 30 to 60 days. Not going to happen. If you want to apply for it, go for it. Apply for it. But this is not a good prospect. Let's see. Let's keep going. SEO for mobile acupuncture business. Perfect. Let's see. They don't have a budget. They have their website on here. Perfect. Their location. Oh, they're looking for someone in Colorado. That doesn't work. I don't live in Colorado. Keep going. SEO Shopify for an ad. No, that's consultation. And you're just going to keep finding. You're going to keep going through this and you're going to keep looking. We can even just do straight up SEO. And we're going to try and find the newest ones, right? WordPress developer, need a few projects. No, no. Permanently remove my Google. No. Rejuvenate and flourish, yoga seniors. All right, let's see what this is about. They're looking for content writing, creative writing. So they're just looking for writing. That's great. I can look for a writer. I can apply to this job and I can make some money. Okay. So they told you what they want. They're only looking for 200 bucks. Probably won't do it for 200 bucks. So then you can also even put in the budget, right? So if they have a budget, we want to make sure that it's, let's say, above 1,000. Okay. So these are the ones that we're looking for mainly. WordPress developers, bookkeeping business, Google experts. This is for Google AdWords. If the person that you work with does both, which oftentimes they do, here's an SEO expert. Perfect. We're going to go on here and we're going to apply to this job because this job is perfect. They have $1,000 budget. We could negotiate them to a little bit more if they want. They only have 5 proposals going on. And so then you're going to apply to this job. And this is the only part of the job that actually costs you money is the connects. But I think they're just a few dollars, which is fine. And you're just going to put in the amount that he said, right? So you're just going to put in the 1,000 bucks that he said, or the 1,500, I think it was. And then you are going to drop in all your details, drop in all your case studies. You're going to drop in everything. You're going to upload your attachments. You're going to write down your cover letter and make sure that they're personalized to this business. This is where the grinding part comes out. You have to make sure that your cover letter, everything is personalized to them, because you want to make sure that you are actually talking to this person. This is your sales call. This is your sales pitch. Do not copy and paste things here. Do not come and copy and paste stuff. Okay. You want it to be very, very specific to them. Do not be lazy. It'll take you, as you guys can see, I've done this very quickly. It'll take you a very short amount of time to come here and find jobs this quickly. Okay. Do it right. Okay. And then once this is done, you apply. If they respond to you, Then you try and get on a Zoom call with them. You sell them on your package. You show them, you can even, if you want to, you can even make a PDF similar like our SEO pricing, just like a quick PDF that doesn't take that long, doesn't need to be professionally designed. But you can say, hey, this is all the stuff that we do. These are all our packages. This is the service that we go by, so that you look even a little bit more professional. Because if you look a little bit more professional, then you can sell them on a bit more. But get cash in the bank before you worry about this kind of stuff, right? So get some cash in the bank first. Um, and then you're able to offer them this. Okay. Do this over and 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 over again for an entire month. And I promise you, month two, I promise you, month two, you will have enough money. You will have enough traction. You will have enough going on. You will have enough money inside of your agency, inside of your bank account, to be able to actually go out and build a full stack agent. You want to know what the beauty is? You're not doing the work, you're just facilitating it. So you're being a COO, right? You're just being an operations. You're managing your account manager, the person that's doing the work, and the client. So you're going to be sending. So when the person doing the work sends you the reports, you send them to the client. Send them a report once a week of the work that's going on, of what you've done. Get on a Zoom call with them once a month to make sure that they're happy, to make sure that they have everything they need. And then that's all you need to do. That's the end. And that's your client, right? And then once you have that done, then you can actually go out and build a legitimate agency. You can start doing cold email, which costs money, right? So you need to have some money in order to start cold email. You can make that money through this strategy and then go out and start cold email. You can go out and do cold DMs on Instagram. You'll have some money to spend on some content creation. You'll have some money to start creating a good website. You'll have some more time because you'll be making money, leveraging someone else's time in order to do it. You want to know the crazy thing, guys? And I haven't told a ton of people this. I have recently on podcasts, but they aren't out yet. But I have never done a single SEO task for any of my clients ever, because, and I tweeted about this the other day, my biggest motivation is laziness. That is where I find my motivation, because I do the most work that I possibly can every single day to figure out how I can do less and how I can leverage people's time instead of my own. Okay. That is one of my biggest motivators. And it was from the very, very beginning. And it took a lot of work to get to the point where I don't have to do very much. And I still do that, but I do more and more so that I can do less and less. And then I just keep adding on more. So I mean, technically I'm not lazy, but it's the thought process of how can I get leverage as much time as possible so that I can get as many people working for me as possible so that I'm not the one that has to do everything. Right? Oh, you need someone to go write blogs, go find a and then have them write blogs for you. Oh, you need someone to do creatives, go find someone to do the creatives. Charge double whatever they charge you. Okay? It's not hard. It's not a difficult process. It really isn't. Go find people that already do it. There's hundreds and millions and thousands of people in this world that already do what you want to do. Don't be another one of those. Go find one of those people and then charge double what they're charging you. That's it. It's very, very simple, guys. And the way that you can do this is through Upwork. You can also do this on Fiverr. You can also do this through different channels. There are different places that you can do this. But Upwork is one of the easiest ones because it's people that are already looking for it, people that have already posted jobs, and you will get jobs. Even if it's just one, that's $1,000 that you've put in the bank for free without having to work for free for case studies or without having to go out and sell your body for money. Like it's easy. I don't know how else to tell you. All right. Now, as I promised you guys, I do have a discount code for all of you. I'm not going to take any questions because there's a lot going on in the chat. If you guys enjoyed this, if you guys found value, drop a stake in the chat, please. If you have any questions, I'm going to leave questions for founders only. So go to the networking chat inside of the Discord, inside of the agency domain Discord. If you want to join it, there should be a link in the description. I'll tell you exactly how to join it right now if you have questions, but I'm only going to answer questions for founders. Okay. So if you have a question, you must subscribe to the paid section of my Discord. Now, here's the kicker. I'm going to give you a 30-day trial right now. Right. So you're not only going to be able to subscribe to it for free, you're going to be able to come ask the questions. So really everyone in this chat can ask the question. That was the kicker. So The code that we have today is Upwork. So what you're going to do is, I believe in the description of this video, let me check on my phone real quick. In the description of this video, there is a link. There is. It's wap.com/agency/domain. And what you are going to do is, and I'm going to make it real simple for you guys, just that you really don't have to, overthink this. I'm going to give it all out to you, just that you really don't have to make it real. Share my screen once again. We're going to share the entire screen. Yep. We're going over here. Okay. So you're going to go to this page, wap.com/agencydomain.com. It is in the description below. Then you will get Founder 2.0 access. You will click on the monthly right here. You're going to click subscribe. Once you get into said subscribe section, if you are not signed in, make sure you sign in. Okay. I am not signed in because I've already subscribed, so I had to sign out for the sake of the explanation. You're going to add a promo code, and what you're going to put in there is Upwork. It's going to automatically do all caps. Leave it as all caps. You're going to click apply, and guess what? You get 100% off your payment. Okay, so everyone go do this. Bring your questions to the chat if you have any. I will not be answering any questions here. Get 30 days free if you're already subscribed. Perfect. Come and ask those questions. Look forward to seeing you guys inside. And this will also give you the link to the Discord. If you're not sure, even though this is free, if you're not sure about becoming a founder, like for some weird reason, since it's free, you can also scroll to the bottom of this page and you can just click on the link to join the Discord, and it'll take you over to the Discord so that you can just see the free section of it and see that we have over 2,000 people in there that are already part of the community. Now, the reason that I created this community is because I wish that I had it when I started my agency off. I wish that I had a community like this. Okay. So I created a community that I wish that I had starting off, because so that where I could get the right information and network with the right people, because you need people, you need good influences, you need to network with like-minded people. Whoever you are around, that is the person that you will become like. So be around successful people. And then those successful people will bring the right information to you that will help accelerate you forward in the industry. Okay. So that is how I was able to find success so quickly. So many people took so long to build their agency. It took me a year and a half to get to seven figures because I had a good network of people that gave me the right information. So find the right information and find the right network. And if you're an agency owner, this is the community that I built for you so that you can have the right information and the right network. And I understand I don't have all of the best information. So I've partnered with Eddie Malouf. I've partnered with Ashton Shanks, and I bring on guest speakers, 4 to 5, even to 6 guest speakers every single month to get you the best information that you could possibly need. If you're looking for cold email, I brought the 2 best cold email people on the planet. Okay. If you're looking for biohacking, I brought the best biohackers. If you're looking for business credit, I brought the best person. I brought Colin Yurcison for that. If you're looking for how to sign well clients, Eddie Malouf came on for that one. If you're looking on how to do business operations, I brought on Josh Johnston, the freaking operations guru. Whoever you're looking for inside of this industry, I will bring them on and you will see them, because I want you to have the best information. Okay, so go join for free. Go, it's free. Once again, guys, thank you so much for coming by. I hope this was valuable to you. I hope you take this and I hope you go make money. I don't want you to watch more content, try and find more secrets. This is it. This is the secret that you were looking for. Okay. Go do it, please. So easy. Go do it. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner. Doesn't matter where you live. Doesn't matter if you have poor internet access. Doesn't matter. Go do it. Anyone can do this. Make the modifications that you need if you can't do all the same things that I did. Just go do. Stop consuming content. Stop watching things. Stop watching this video. I want the view count to go down, and go do. Once again, many of you will watch, but very few of you will actually listen. See you guys on the next one.